each one of you. Welcome to Cochin Public School's News Desk. I'm Ahana Faizal of Class 6 presenting you this week's news roundup. Let's see what we have in store for this week. National news. First flight arrives with 219 Indians. New Delhi, 27 February 2022. India on Saturday evacuated its stranded citizens from Ukraine through Romania and Hungary in what's being called Operation 𝘗𝘊𝘤𝘤. External Affairs Minister 𝘗𝘗𝘊𝘤 said that he was personally monitoring the situation. The risky evacuation is taking place in the midst of a war with an Indian professional currently stranded in an underground bunker in Ukraine's capital Kyiv, described as hell. Disturbed India abstains from the vote against Russia at United Nations Security Council. Washington DC, New Delhi, 27 February 2022. India, along with China and the UAE, abstained from the United Nations Security Council resolution sponsored by the US and Albania on Saturday and co-sponsored by about 80 countries that sought to condemn Russian aggression and call for the immediate cessation of violence and withdrawal of Russian military from Ukraine. India will send humanitarian assistance to Ukraine, says Ministry of External Affairs. New Delhi, 1st March 2022. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his second meeting on Ukraine crisis in a day on Monday evening, said that the Indian government would extend help in evacuating those from India's neighborhood and from developing countries that find themselves stranded in war-torn Ukraine after Russia's attack on that country. He also said that the first batch of humanitarian aid to Ukraine will also be dispatched as early Tuesday morning. International news. Ukraine agrees to meet Russia for talks on Belarusian border. Kyiv, 28 February 2022. Ukraine said on Sunday it would hold talks with Russia at its border with Belarus near the Chernobyl exclusion zone. After a call between President Volodymyr Zelensky and Belarus leader Alexander Lukashenko. Indian student killed in attack on Kharkiv. New Delhi, 2nd March 2022. The war in Ukraine claimed its first Indian casualty as a 21-year-old student from Karnataka was killed on Tuesday in an attack by Russian force in Ukraine's Kharkiv city. Indians stalled to rush from war-hit Kharkiv. New Delhi, 3rd March 2022. Amid the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had a telephone conversation with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Wednesday evening. This was the second conversation between two leaders in the last 7 days. Sports news. India vs Sri Lanka, 3rd T20 International. No escape from Shreyas for Sri Lanka as India completes sweep. Dharamshala, 28 February 2022. There's no stopping Shreyas Iyer. After having back-to-back half centuries in the first two T20 International against Sri Lanka, the 27-year-old remained unbeaten on 73rd of 45 deliveries as India completed a clean sweep, defeating the touring side by 6 wickets in the 3rd T20 International. This brings to the end of this week's news roundup. Thank you for your kind listening. Wish you a happy week ahead. My colleague from CPS News Desk will join you next week. Until then, goodbye. It's me, Ahana Faizal, signing off.